question 3. If you've looked at 1 and 2, this should be almost second nature by now. Whatever graph we're starting with, we are subtracting 3 inside the function. That's going to move it in the positive direction 3. And then we're subtracting 4 on the outside of the function, outside of the square root. So that's going to move it down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just reproduce the graph. Nothing else has happened to it. Oop. Okay. And we can verify that with our graphing calculator. Let's see, we want to go back to the menu, back to graph. And what I'll show you is how to get rid of, when you've got stuff already here, just hit the delete and it says, yeah, I want to delete it. Let's go ahead and clear this one out. Delete. Yes, I want to delete it. Probably should have shown you that earlier, but anyway, sometimes I think you can figure those things out. So square root, it's right up here. It's a shifted function, so I have to shift there, and then I hit the variable key. So that's going to give us the square root of x, and I'll go ahead and draw it. There it is. Yes, it looks pretty much like what we got. We're going to go back and we're going to put in our new one. So square root x minus 3, x minus 3, and then we'll subtract 4 on the outside. You got to make sure you're outside or else you're not going to get the right graph. Go ahead and hit execute, draw, and there it is. Dropped, gone over 3 to the right and down 4, and then we get the same graph. Again, if we need to find points that are on this thing, we just go back to our menu, over to table, and the table will come up, and we can put, okay, let's verify. If I go over, if x is 3, y should be -4, and it is. Now notice there's an error at 2 because when you put an x for 2 for the new guy, there's no function there anymore, so there's where your error is. You know, okay, I need to know what happens at 4. At 4 I'm at -3. Okay, at 5 I've got some funky point, so let's see what happens at 6. Still some funky point, but I've got 2 points that I could use to graph it.